Good morning. So we do have daylight today, and it is very windy still and is very wet and it's raining, so it's not very nice. But we're inside and it's not too cold, so we will survive. So today I'm going to bring you the cards from the Healing Waters Oracle by Rebecca Campbell, and Katie Louise is the artist. It's been produced by Hay House. I've also been guided to choose, been given one card from the Power Oracle, the Goddess Power by Colette Baron-Reid, and again that's produced by Hay House. So the first one to come from Rebecca's deck is the Water Carrier. What really matters? Reflect and reprioritize. So Spirit has brought this as a little bit of a counsel, just to get you to think about where your energy is being focused. What are you focusing on? Is what you're focusing on really matter? Does it matter to your spiritual well-being, your spiritual growth? Or is it something material, actually, that has got no intrinsic value on your spiritual journey at all? Are you focusing on things that are never going to come to fruition? Are you focusing on something that maybe has gone wrong or hasn't worked out the way that you wanted it to work out? Because nothing ever goes wrong. It's just a matter of choices that we take and the energy that we put into it. So Spirit is just saying, where is your focus? You need to reprioritize. You need to reflect and just see what is in alignment with where you want to go. Are you concentrating on the right things? Are you looking from a place of stillness within that loving void of your heart? Or are you still caught up in the trappings of your mind? Because you need to drop from your mind into your heart. And that sometimes can be easier said than done when there's a lot of stuff going on outside. But that doesn't matter. It's what reflects inside. It's the work inside that you have to do. You have to prioritize yourself. You are the most important thing in your life. Only you can fix you. Nothing else, nobody else. Only you can fix what is going on. So Spirit is just saying, just reflect on what is going on in your reality. Just look where you're going. Look to what you're thinking, feeling, saying, doing, holding that vibration. And just see if you can shift it to something lighter. Listen to some music. Go out for a walk in nature, provided it's not pouring down with rain, or you're not going to get blown away by the gusts. But just look at where you are objectively as the observer from that higher space of your higher self, and just look at the timeline and what has occurred. And it may be you need to write it down. You know, these things I'm concentrating on, these things I am fearful of, these things I really don't want to address, and these things actually can wait till later. And just look at it and see what feeds your soul. How do you feel vibrationally when you do it? Feel into the vibration of that word that you've put down on that bit of paper. Oops, bit of cat hair. So it's really important to reprioritize at the moment and reflect on what you're doing, because you can change the trajectory of your words, your life, your energy, and your progress by just looking and reevaluating, that's the word I'm looking for, what you're actually doing. So the second card today is She Who Flows, Ease, Being Open to Change, Go with the Flow of Life. So this card has come today to say that we are a part of everything, but attached to nothing. So to be open is to be willing to change, to view things from a different perspective, to adapt, to be that willow that bends in the wind, that doesn't snap, but it does bend to the trajectory, and we can change with ease. It is to be the water that flows around the boulder that's in the middle of the stream, so it doesn't get caught and it doesn't cause a backup. Because when things back up, that's when we get clogged and get dense, and it can get quite ugly. But just to be in that ease of the flow, to flow with the energy that's coming in, to flow with whatever is happening in your life, not to become attached to it, just to let it ride and just see where it goes, because there will be a purpose for why it has shown up. It's either you need to do some inner work, or it's highlighting it for the fact that you need to teach or bless somebody else with some of your knowledge. But she who flows, flows with ease and grace. And to be in that state of ease and grace is to be in a beautiful state of allowing, to be full of joy and happiness, and not theoretically have a care in the world, but just to go with the energy. And where energy goes, that's where your thoughts goes. So it's just to be able to enjoy life and not be upset by the little hiccups and the little side shoots that come out, because some of them can be quite important and some of them can be quite revolutionary. Occasionally we may get stung, we turn the wrong way and we have to track back, but that's just a lesson not to do it again. And I've had many lessons like that. And also it could be that you actually find something quite beautiful at the end of that road, that it may not lead you anywhere, but it's led you to something that actually is so beautiful that you're thankful for it, and you can incorporate that into your life, even though you have to track back on the rest of the road. So just be with ease and flow, and don't let things stop you, is what Spirit is saying. Just gently work through what is actually going on. So the next one is plunge. Don't hold back. It's time. Dive in. So this one has come in today to say, are you procrastinating? Are you sitting on the fence? If so, get off the fence and dive in. You have done the work. You have got to where you are. Now it's time actually to put that into action, into motion. So it's time to dive into that pool, to dive into that essence, to dive into what you're here to do. You have done all the learning. You have done all the educating. You've done all the assimilating. You've done all the cleansing. You've done all of the releasing and transmuting. But now you have to take action. So you have to be the one that steps forward. Spirit is there with you, but the next phase, you have to act. So you have to actually initiate what is coming next. So whether it's you write or finish your book, whether it is that you do a course, whether it is that you build a course, whether it is that you go and teach, whether it's a bit that you actually join something on Facebook or YouTube or social media and put your services out there. But something says that you are ready and it's time to go for it. It's time to dive in and express and expand and embrace that newness, that excitement, because you have done the work and you are so ready. So if you're on that fence, this is your nudge. It's time to move. And the last card in this collection today is clear waters, clear vision, confirmation, right time and opportunity. So this one has come to say that any doubt has been cleared. Anything that was not understood will be revealed, that you will have a clear vision of where you're going, what you're doing, what has shown up and why it has shown up. This is a confirmation that today you are entering the timing of right to pick up on those opportunities, that as you move forward, those opportunities will open up. There'll be new avenues of growth, illumination. Your spirit will actually expand, your heart will be expanded, but do everything from a place of love. Do everything for the betterment of yourself and the collective. Don't be selfish with what you're doing. Don't harness too much of that vibration. Because yes, we need to make a monetary income, but we don't need to be extortionately expensive that it prices a lot of people who actually need our services out of the arena. So this is confirming that you have got a clear run, that you are where you need to be, that you've got confirmation that this is the time to start that project or that new opportunity, that it is the right time, that people need the gifts that you have to offer. So as the opportunities come up, then express them, explore them, take them forward, because this is the time of growth, the time of opportunity, and the time of deeper illumination and enlightenment. And the card that we got from the Power Goddess deck, which is by Colette Baron Reid today, is number 45, which is Shakti. She's on about transformation. So Shakti has come today just as a way of reassurance, really, that whatever is going on in the global world and whatever appears to be going on in your personal world, that you are transforming endless energy, that you are transmuting so much density. You may have done the work for many, many decades, but there is still more work to do. We still need to cleanse, we still need to transmute, we still need to let go. It is like that onion that forever seems to be peeled. The layers will always come, and each time we go deeper, there is better illumination, there's more transformation. But Shakti has come forward to say this is a time of beauty, it's a time of honour. It's a time to actually embrace the transformation, to enjoy that energy, to understand that this is for the betterment of not only yourself, but for everybody. And as you transform and you elevate, you will elevate everybody else by the light and the vibration that you emit. It will be transformed. You will be the seed that plants something, or the seed that germinates something that's already been planted within their psyche. You are the key to their lock. You are the piece to their missing puzzle. So transformation is a beautiful opportunity. It can come at some very awkward times, and it can come with some very dense energy and very challenging. But at the end of the day, the transformation is there for your own personal growth, your own personal enlightenment, because whatever you've held on to, whatever has been going on, maybe is not quite in the trajectory where you need to be. So Spirit said, I've had enough. I've been sending you messages. You know, I've been knocking on your door. You've not been listening. So whoosh, that's it. It's gone. And just like that, the whole deck of cards falls, and you build from the ground up again. And that's when the phoenix rises. So Spirit is saying that transformation can occasionally be challenging, but the culmination of everything is such a beautiful gift. At the end of the day, you will be reborn, a new person, a new energy, a new light, a new trajectory, a new awareness, and so much deeper knowledge and wisdom. So those are the cards for today. I hope that you found some resonance in them, that they brought you some clarity or some interesting thesis. So from this very wet, very cold day in Warwickshire, it's a day that I'm going to give you some light language. So it is coming through, it's knocking on my psyche. So if you want to just sit back, relax, open, tune in and say, I do. If you don't want it, you can stop the recording now and have a good day. But for those who want, then this is for you. ikikina sakakura son. Unaini ayakora ikikia kakaho. Uraya nasikina shuno yayaha. Ara oko kori ikikia sikikiahan. Ana soko kore ori ikiki. I shuno yayayana sakihi. I kuro ori ikikiana san. Urasani shishi inaya tar oko. Unaya yaki ikikiana sun. Unayiki ishuno. Unai ikayana. Ara uko isikikiasan. Anasahi ikikiasun. Suno noni ikikiahan. Ara uno neki. Isukokoro orhi. Isono no noni akaka. Ara oso siki. Sona